Well, when victims of domestic violence face their abusers in court, anything can happen, and it often does. The state of Alabama is taking extra steps to minimize the issue with a new law that took effect at the beginning of the year. As CBS 42 News anchor Sherry Jackson shows us, the law is protection for abuse victims.
Good morning. Domestic violence is a unique crime. The operative word here is crime, though. Often, victims can only get relief through the courts, and that's why Alabama's law requires separate waiting areas for victims and defendants in these domestic violence cases. Or, if that space is not available, the presiding judge has to create separate procedures.
It's to avoid volatile courthouse situations like this. Watch as the woman in the red coat who's seeking a protection from abuse order from the man sitting across the table gets attacked.
The guy got up and chased the woman around the room, and her mother was in the room too, trying to keep them separated. When he got to her, and the bailiffs came in, they had to, taser him.
YWCA victims advocate Annetta Nunn says when domestic violence victims and their abusers meet in court, incidents like this can happen fast. This man attacked a woman inside the courtroom in front of the judge, bailiff, and everyone else.
We know that some of these courts they don't have any space. But it is important that they have policies in place to try to keep these individuals separated as much as possible, because something can happen just very quickly.
Quickly is in contrast to the time involved in the many attempts it takes for a victim of domestic violence to leave her abuser. That typically takes 7 attempts, if she makes it. Cora Wilson did not. The mother of 8 was shot and killed in front of her children. Some of the children were injured in that shooting, which police say happened at the hands of their father. Police told us they'd been to this home on several occasions. Birmingham Police Chief A.C. Roper says it's a sad reality of where we are today.
I think our entire criminal justice system has to be more sensitive. And that includes our courts, our judges, that includes corrections. There was a time where people kind of feared the criminal justice system when it came to domestic violence. But it's obvious to me now we've lost that fear factor, because we're having too many instances of these victims lying on the floor dead at the hands of the person who supposedly loves them.
Tonight at 10, join me for a special report on domestic violence. One woman's story of escaping abuse to save her own life, and why she's encouraging victims of domestic abuse to get out. Don't miss my special report before it's too late tonight on the CBS 42 News at 10.